Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Great Britain, episode number 24. We are halfway through, well, not really in terms of time, but I think in terms of things we want to get accomplished. We're about halfway through this battle. I don't think we're going to re-engage with the battle line, but that's just my, maybe my hope more than my actual guess, because there's just no way of telling. In fact, my intuition is that in fact they will show up, but I won't be happy about it. Anyway, so we've already sunk the Yorktown, we've sunk the Portland, and we've done it all with only the cost of the Invincible taking a torpedo hit. She is still flooding, and there's just no way we're going to make it back to port, which is unfortunately way over here in Guantanamo Bay. Kind of strange that we control Guantanamo Bay and they control all our holdings, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and move on. Our goal right now is just to sink the Ranger. The 1914 Revision Ranger, she's already got some damage. We suspect, with her 12-inch guns, she's not even that big of a threat, but we suspect that this is not going to be that difficult. I suspect that we can easily do this. So, we'll just wait for our ships to actually start hitting again. Cough, cough. One day they will. What is exactly the Adamant doing here? Why don't we put you core to the Charles Darwin? So that you can actually reattach to people. Yeah, come back. Basically, come back. We want you back. Baby, come back. Alright, this is not song hour, that's for sure. Let's sink this Ranger already. I still haven't seen a hit on it in a very long time. Certainly that Portland class is going down. Let's be intelligent about it and start, darn it, get some hits on this darn Ranger. We have 4 or 5 battle cruisers all firing at this one ship, and it is the only one hitting us. Again. There, finally we have a hit. Finally. And who is it? The Invincible. That's not possible. Oh, it's the Yorktown. Okay, darn it, Invincible. You confused me. There's the Ranger, finally. Finally getting hits where it matters. And another one, good. Okay, the Fortune herself, the class's namesake, pulling her weight. Can we take the Invincible off? No. So we'll just let them. Okay, well, if we're gonna waste ammunition, I can't even tell them not to waste ammunition, unfortunately. But all right, this is the big one here. Just let's actually split the Ranger. Oh, wow, we're taking so many close hits from the Charles Darwin, but so far they aren't penetrating, and that is very good news. The Inflexible, yes, detach all the people. We'll take all the different groups. Another Ranger hit, that's good. No Ranger hit here. Come on, guys. This is not an acceptable. Oh God, we're gonna have to turn as well. Alright, well, Charles Darwin, you guys are going to have to keep on, but we are going to come back and try to save our battlecruisers over here. That's the Yorktown. Still nothing, because that is certainly their main fleet. Alright, let's form up a line and prepare to go in. I really want to sink this Ranger first, though. There's one hit on it. Darn it. In order to do that, you know what? Adamant, get out of the way. Another hit on the Ranger. This is good. Yeah, we'll follow in. Adamant getting hit. Well, no kidding. Let's see what we're up against here. Better to know what we're up against than kind of naively. Okay, 12-inch guns, 14-inch guns. The North Dakota we have to worry about. Well, it's a stealth ship. I'm always worried about those stealth ships. 13-inch guns. Light armor, 22,000 ton displacement, not too much to worry about there. It's mainly the North Dakota is the one we have to worry about, and she only has guns equivalent to us. In fact, our armor is about equivalent to the Dreadnought armor as well. So the only difference is that we're much faster and therefore heavier and therefore a much bigger victory point target. So it might be good for us just to disengage after we eliminate their battle cruisers. Because Dreadnoughts per ton, per ton they're the same, but their Dreadnoughts, yeah, per ton we'll be able to fight stronger because ours are faster. Obviously, this is the trade-off you make. How will we get out of here, though? I honestly don't know. How will we do it? Because we don't, not like we can send a torpedo run. We don't have any destroyers. And I can hear some people laughing at the Admiral Tortuga for not bringing escorts, and, you know, in this sense, you're right. Yeah, it was not, maybe not my best decision, but at least we're not going to lose any. I guess I should bring destroyers. Battlecruisers and destroyers will pair well together. That's what I'll do from now on. I'll move these battlecruisers out, and if we happen to get a bad engagement with destroyers, well, you know what? They're not worth that many victory points. It'll be okay. But why cannot we sink? Why can we not sink this damn Ranger? The hell? I mean, she might already be sinking. Let's get these guys to go off AI control. Okay, your squad max, that's good. And you actually need to shield the Invincible a bit. But the idea is, let's drag the Invincible along the bottom. Hopefully she doesn't break, that speed doesn't break open the bulkhead. So we're going to have a, let's form up on the Adamant. So what we're going to do is loop around, form up on the Adamant, and that'll be our battle line. And that will give, I think, the Invincible some time to get out of range. Okay, so here we go. Draconian, you will be number 2. We actually need you to kind of pivot in a weird way. And we do have the wind advantage at least. Okay, now, see, now that we're not all firing at her, these guys are picking up her and quickly hitting her. That's, I'm quite happy about that. She's not really a threat anymore. She only has 1 turret, which is even functional, and only 2 of them even remain. The other 2 have been blown apart. So, Draconian... Oh my gosh! Revenge. Revenge is sweet. The Dreadnought Connecticut turret has been hit, and it has blown up. Now, I'm curious to see... What is the Connecticut class? We don't have information. North Carolina, South Carolina, Oregon, and Connecticut. Do we have any more? Oh yeah, we do. Whoops. I want to see what your armor... Okay, they have pretty good turret armor. So that's... I mean, for 12-inch guns, I'm a bit surprised. That turret flash fire seems like it was a... I mean, look at this deck. Is 1.5 inches. My God, what are they thinking? A whole bunch of other ships here. Wow, they're 11-inch guns. Okay, I mean, these can eventually slowly wear us down, beat us to a pulp. But if we can just sustain it, let's try to get to long range. So Draconian, actually Adamant, come in on the Draconian. The Draconian will form up a line. Inflexible, turn this way. You turn, you swing 2 and then loop back around. So you'll be the end of the line. You're the end of the line. Okay, so the Invincible just needs to head due south. And Draconian's... Oh, the Draconian's also going pretty slow. I forgot about that. So we'll... This line business is getting more and more difficult. Let's see what happens if I just try to get them to form up here. We're actually still hitting. I don't really know how this is happening. The North Dakota is the one we want to hit too, because she's the most dangerous of the incoming ships. Which are all dreadnoughts, I guess. Okay, well, let's form up our line. This is vengeance. And when we're firing with a vengeance in our belly, fire in our belly, I should say, for vengeance, well, we can't go wrong, can we? Alright, you're at 28. Is that your actual max? It is. Wow, amazing. Okay, you're at 28 and flexible. Just form up right behind. You're at 22. Yikes. Well, let's form up a secondary line, Draconian and Inflexible. They're not doing nearly as bad as the Invincible, so they'll form a secondary line. And I think the Ranger's basically done for, so I'm going to be okay just... getting the Charles Darwin division, the Nike and Charles Darwin, to loop back around to the north and form up with this line. And we'll leave the Ranger... Actually, she could make it to port, so let's try to cut her off. Alright, another North Dakota hit. This is good. This is the most troubling vessel for us. Let's continue that. Whoops. Right-clicked outside the screen. Yeah, the Draconian is actually not doing very well. Combat effectiveness is actually lower than the Invincible. You know what? That's true. Okay, well, let's form up then. Just have a really weird line. This is not what you would teach in your school tactics, but we'll be okay with it. Let's slow you down just a bit so you're not running right into the Obsidian Spire. Alright, Animant took a few hits here. Ranger's taking a few hits, which is always good. Finally, hopefully we'll sink her. No, those are only 4-inch hits. Another North Dakota hit, though. And honestly, that's the most important one, so... Okay, Charles Darwin getting hit. Yeah. What? I don't even know who my flag is right now. Oh, it is. It's the Fortune. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? So she has to stay in range of everyone. Okay, 2 more hits on the North Dakota. That's really good news. We can take her out of the fight. Problem is we can't really run away from these guys. What's their speed? 20. We can almost run away. We only have 2 ships which would be left behind, but 2 is just... Honestly, I would say 2 too many, but if I'm completely honest, it's just 1 too many. Still, Vestigia, I mean, whatever our motto is supposed to be, I've completely forgotten at this point. Vestigia nulla retrorsum or something like this. Hold on, I have it right here. Let me just pull it up. Vestigia nulla retrorsum. Yeah, I almost had it. So that's that whole thing. So I don't want her to get in. How's her speed? She still has medium. I don't want her to get away. We've done so much work to wear her down. Okay, the Fortune class is now taking a critical hit. You know what? We're basically all going to be the Walking Dead soon, so nobody is going to step out of line. Your speed now will be reduced to 14. Damn it. Okay, well, we might as well pull you off just like with the... You're the same max speed as the Invincible now. Everyone's their own thing. So I'm basically going to be controlling... How many ships do I have in this fight? 10 or so? I'm basically going to have 10 different divisions because everyone has their own speed. Okay, well, let's pull the Fortune just directly off. We're still hitting this North Dakota like crazy. I don't see any destroyed turrets or anything, but we're reporting a lot of hits. You know what? Who was with you? The Obsidian Spire? Okay. Launch torpedoes, everyone. Now is the time. We're still hitting the Ranger with 4-inch guns. Not really what I have in mind. Cummings, Ranger, 4-inch guns. No, come on. 4-inch guns are being used against the destroyers, which is good news. We'll have to pull back a little bit here. Are we still getting our full broadside? No. So we might as well swing hard down and then hard back up. And if we can escape, I would be happy to disengage. Obviously, we've done extraordinarily well so far. Let's just cut these guys off. Make sure that ship is sinking and then move along. The Adamant has been hit, but that's okay. She can handle 1, right? 25, 27, 28. Okay. And you're on fire? No, just seeing red lines coming. Okay. Ranger hit with 4-inch guns. Come on, guys. Let's use our better guns. The Obsidian Spire was hit. Torpedo flat. That probably means she's not going to... Oh, okay. She can actually still go. Fair enough. There it is. Finally. 3 more 14-inch guns. That was the one I was waiting for. Actually, 4 more make that. Alright. Let's get the Charles Darwin. We need these guys up to the north. They're needed elsewhere. Obsidian Spire. You're doing okay, right? Yeah. So we'll have you loop up. And Adamant, how is your damage? Reasonable. We'll also have you loop up to push these guys away. And Fortune joined the line of, like, the Walking Wounded down here. And let's get Darwin max speed, make max speed towards the Dreadnought line. We're actually, you know what? We'll let the Invincible go finish off the Ranger. Okay, here's our turn. This is it. This is the big one. Inflexible, you're just going to stay here and just going to shoot from this area. They're making their run. Okay, so this is a good turn for us. Nike secondary battery hit, but 14-inch 4-inch, 14-inch on the North Dakota. We've landed several hits, my god. And then 3 more for the Ranger. She's probably just dead. So we'll have the Invincible turn back. I'm just going to let the Ranger do whatever. Hopefully come to a stop. Another 14-inch hit, good. And she is going to have to turn now. So make your bearing 090. Do east. We have the Draconian pushing past the wounded Fortune. I mean, they're all wounded, but North Dakota taking another hit. North Dakota taking 2 more hits, a 3rd hit. 14-inch guns just blazing. The Connecticut, I guess that's only 12-inch guns, hits the Sodium Spire, and the Ranger is actually still returning fire, showing her. I mean, that's pretty courageous. All right, probably there's torpedoes in the water, but we're moving so fast. It's going to be so hard to hit a spinning target moving this fast. It really is. So I know that it's not. That's not to say it's impossible for the AI to hit me, but I'm just setting up for like being able to be like, this is not fair if they do end up hitting me here. Which I still kind of fear that they will. Now we're surely, okay, finally knocked out at least 1 turret with another 3 14-inch hits. The Ranger actually hitting the Nike again. My god, Ranger. Give it up. She's still going 15 knots. I mean, that's incredible. She could make it to port. Okay, Invincible. We are going to call you back off the line. You actually are aiming for her already, so we'll have you do that. You guys continue this way. Okay, Charles Darwin. I was so worried that that might be a torpedo hit. Okay, enough with the 4-inch guns. Another 14-inch hit. Now, who's our most wounded? The Invincible. Yeah, we want her down. Actually, the Fortune herself is also pretty wounded, so drag her a little bit out. Okay, Inflexible, begin your turn now as well. We'll have your turn go to the south. Draconian. We'll have your turn go to the south. We'll have you carry on a little bit further first, but Inflexible go this way. Obsidian Spire taking a bunch of hits, but they aren't penetrating. You know, 9 inches of belt seems to be enough. Okay, hitting the Indiana now, who is pretty well armored, to be honest. Only has 11-inch guns, though. 2 14-inch hits for her. Yeah, you know what? I don't want this ship to get away. Let's just focus fire. These guys are doing a pretty good job up here. Okay, so Indiana took a 14-inch hit. Indiana took another 14-inch hit. And then non-penetrating hits. This has gone just so well for us so far. Knock on wood, right? It looks like we sunk a Jarvis. Another 14-inch hit on this Indiana. Any one of these could just eliminate the machinery, cut the electric power, blow up a turret. All these kind of things could happen. And this North Dakota is the only one that really has the capability of doing that for us. 12, 11-inch guns I'm not too worried about. We'll make our turn back to the south this time. Draconian. Yeah, we'll keep going. We're actually firing. I want to focus on this Ranger first. Another North Dakota. That's very good, Draconian. Fantastic. Well done. And you're actually being targeted by her as well. So, and think the more damage we can do, the more lists she'll have, the worse she'll be off firing. Okay, they're circling back down. So our little combat maneuvering, it's I mean, it made this extremely a very slow episode, I'm sure, but let's avoid colliding. That would be good. Draconian, go ahead and make your turn. Another hit. No, 4-inch, don't care. Ranger, finally, another 14-inch hit. Good. Just run, get your full broadside off. Another, nope. Kentucky taking a hit this time. Who is 13-inch guns, okay, but very weak on armor. Oh, they're making another run right at us, and the good news is we are set up to cross their T essentially. Flexible run behind. Draconian cut like this. Now you also cut down. Alright, let's see what happened here. Ranger, 2 more hits, 2 more 14-inch hits. My god. Kentucky taking a 14-inch hit. Hasn't done anything to her yet. I would really like to blow up the Kentucky completely. That would be really nice. So we have a Connecticut hit over here. Yorktown. We have this Ranger. That's 3-1 so far. We have an armored cruiser somewhere where we've accrued. We're doing well. Okay, we're getting a little frisky now. We're gonna have to start being careful soon. This is such a strange formation. I don't know what we're really doing here. Alright, this was not a good turn for us. At least we did hit the North Dakota once more with another 14-inch. She's resilient though. What the hell is her armor? Yikes. Yeah, 11. That's pretty good armor. Okay, 3 more hits though. I mean, eventually that's just gotta do. Eventually that has to mean something. And we've done well. We've held out well. Okay, Invincible, go ahead and make your run. Well, are you hitting at all? No. Heavy damage, down to 10 knots. I just really need this group back. It's one of the only undamaged groups. I mean, they're not even totally undamaged, but... Alright, let's just send the Invincible kind of in pursuit and hope that that is enough now. Yeah, well, they're going the wrong way anyway. Obsidian, are you the... Yeah, you are. So let's have you make your turn then, because we need to shift this battle further east in order to have these guys be able to join the fight. It's like a lane. Okay, Nike hitting. Still, the Obsidian Spire's taking a few hits. She'll be shifted behind the Adamant in a second here, who now is taking hits. Everyone's taking their turn. We're going to have like a lot of ships which are just in terrible shape, but if they all survive, we've done well ourselves. Alright, no significant hits, just all of them on us. Yikes. Did the Fortune just reattach? Probably 2 turns ago. Well, that's not good. Oh, no, 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 what are you doing? Come back. Alright, things are getting out of my hand. Things are getting out of hand. I'm literally not able to control everything I want to right now. Fortune's on the north side, should be on the south side. Adamant's just basically fleeing. We need to have a group of ships heading back west. Okay, forget about the Ranger. Just forget about her. Okay, can we get control you yet? No, not yet. I mean, they're closing in. They're just pushing on. They're very stubborn. They want this engagement. They want it. And you know what? We want it. This is ours. We deserve it. Okay, there's a Kentucky 14-inch hit. We gotta get out of here, though. When's nighttime coming? Gosh, there's so much time left before nightfall. And all of our ships are slowly taking damage. Okay, 14 hit on... No, the Ranger. Not the Ranger. Forget the Ranger. Alright, Charles Darwin, your group is like desperately needed at this point. We have a bunch of injured battlecruisers over here. We need you to come in and save the day. Not that they're performing poorly, it's just that... Oh my god, there's more up here. Just really, really, they're getting worn down. Losing firing solutions. We're like all... it's the perfect line, but okay. We'll just wait. We gotta wait. Okay, good. We're still hitting them. And honestly, it looks like it's only 3 dreadnoughts that we're really up against. So, you know what? Let's take the fight to them. Come on. Battlecruiser Division number 9, make your run. And We have hit this North Dakota a bunch. It says it's sinking. I don't believe that for a moment. Get in here. Let's go. Alright. Moving a little bit slow, I know. Have these guys turn back that direction. They can stay this way. Get the Invincible a little bit closer. We want to bring all guns to fire. All guns to bear. And this is the important one. Get the Charles Darwin in and pursue this North Dakota. Wow. Lots of hits on the Kentucky this time. Just very unfortunate to be her this 1 minute. She took 1, 2, 3, 4 14-inch shells. Fortune herself is not so lucky. But she's still firing a full broadside, so I'm going to leave her on the line. And that's what her captain would want anyway, I believe. So Obsidian Spire, you've reached the terminal portion of your northeast run. Oh god, what do we have up here? I mean, even those are pretty scary right now. So let's make our run. Emerging from between the two ships comes Battlecruiser Division number 9. Make your run. In we go. Target North Dakota. Okay, Adamant, begin your loop. Alright, Nike took a few hits. We only need to get to the back over here. Okay, Charles Darwin taking some hits as well. To be expected. Kentucky... Oh, so the Charles Darwin has fired. Hit the Kentucky. Who has taken a fair amount of hits. Alright, well, let's push in. Fortune favors the bold, right? That's the old expression. I'm not sure if it's true, and we're about to find out. Okay, wow, electric power. Woof. I would say no. Fortune favors the reasonable. Alright, we're going to shift west, because that's where the North Dakota is, the one I still prefer to get. Flexible, Draconian. By the way, Draconian, you seem like you're still flooding. You're not. You're just in poor shape because of jammed turrets and all that. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, what happened? What the hell happened here? Electric power disabled. Well, that's just really, really not good. It's a good thing we didn't make our run any more forward. Alright, Nike, you have to cover, so push. Push in. Inflexible, how are you doing? Good enough. Push in. We need to push them out. Save our Charles Darwin. Obsidian Spire, you're doing okay. Well enough. Okay, probably not amazing. No, you're... What the hell? Your flooding is atrocious. Alright, slow the hell down. You know what? Just go down to 1. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Invincible, you're not doing so poorly. Go ahead and push up with us. Indiana class taking another hit. We're doing some real damage here. These 14-inch guns. The Nike, the brave Nike, pushes her ship forward, trying to scare away the rest. And it's working for the moment. It's working. Some hits on the Indiana. She just is kind of caught behind and taking the brunt of it. Yes, detach the Charles Darwin. We're just going to wait for her to... What the hell, Draconian? Every time I look, it looks like you're dead. But you're actually doing okay. The Obsidian Spire is one we have to worry about. Just going to bring her down to 0. Now, push up. Adamant. You also have some pretty severe flooding. Let's go down to cruise, but push up north, because you're not... If you're not dead or dying, then move your ship up north. Which is mainly up to the Nike at this point. And looks like they're about to get a series of reinforcements. They're actually bringing their battleships in. This is how, like, we're on round 30 of a 10-round heavyweight bout. Okay, let's have this go like this. And actually, you need to keep pushing, Nike. We're pushing in into the... I can't remember the Charge of the Light Brigade. Into the something once more. Nike's now getting hit. just take out this North Dakota, so turn west. There it is. Hitting the Connecticut, that's also acceptable. Turret armor 10.5, that's fine. How long do we have to last this? Another 2 hours of this? My god, that's a long time. Landed 2 more 14-inch hits on this Connecticut. That's good news. You know what, Nike? You gotta push them out. They're running from you, and we need this time. We really need this time. And Flexible, also make your turn and push them. Adamant, how are you doing? Okay, well, just make an eastward run. And Flexible, come back northeast. Nike, go ahead and Swiffer back over to the east as well. And here we go. Pull back, Nike. They're coming in. They're coming in hard. Oh my god. We're up against pre-war battleships now. Those are still 12-inch guns. I mean, they can still hurt. My god, we're just the Walking Dead here. Alright, another Connecticut. I guess those Connecticut's are not particularly well designed in the turret area. And now we're starting to hit their... This is pre-war battleships. I mean, pre-war, that's pre-World War I, which doesn't exist in this alternate reality. Just absurd. Flexible, pull back a bit. Pull back. Adamant takes a critical hit, rudder damaged. Can she? She cannot turn. Her rudder's damaged straight. And here comes... Oh, God. No. The one thing I don't want to see. Charles Darwin, what can you give us? Give us any kind of speed you can to get out of the way of these torpedo runners. Fortune is doing okay. What about the Invincible? She's doing okay. Alright, then just steady as she goes. Gotta get the Charles Darwin out of here, though. Okay, 1370 Inspire. How's your flooding? No, slow down as well. And we're gonna start just moving east. Gotta get out of here. Draconian, how's your flooding? Yeah, you're fine, so move this way. Alright, Nike, it's up to you to ward off these destroyers, which is just hell, I know. And I can't say that the odds of you surviving this are fantastic, but you're the only ship I can rely on right now. You're the only ship who can give me more than 20 knots. Okay, big battlefield turn away. That's their torpedo launching signal. Let's pull away. We are definitely getting smashed by some withering gunfire. I mean, there's so many. Oh my god, there's... It's just inflexible, fine, adamant, back. You can't because you have rudder jammed. Damn. Alright, Draconian. We're going to try to still shift west. 33 minutes into this video now. Come on, Adamant. You can do it. Man. She's still taking some fire. But she's the brave protector, shepherding the rest of our battlecruisers to safety. And for that, we're eternally grateful. Swing up and push them out. Alright. We're doing it. Alright, people are reattaching and everything. Let's make a 8-knot run out of here. Well, I guess we need... Okay, let's do 12 just to get clear, and then we'll do 8 after we've actually cleared the area. Where are you trying to go? No, don't go to the Nike. Now you're going to help out with the Fortune. There, good. And the Nike will push them away. She's done very well. Exceptional work, Nike. Exceptional. Wow. That's it. Everyone's disengaging. What a miracle. People will long remember the fury. Hell has no fury like a nation spurned. That's what happened here. You take our all our provinces, well, we'll give you something to think about. A Nike. Come on. What's your deal here? Adamant U2, please just... Gosh. Okay, so let's get everyone to drop down to 8 now. 7 even. Whew. Nasty, nasty bit business. Close enough yet? God, son of a bitch. Come on. Get there. Okay, slow down even more, just because we have somebody who's not cooperating. You're the flag, right? Yeah, okay, good. Can you just be core to the fortune? This is what you're supposed to do. Here. Go screen for the fortune. There. Now you're finally got something to work. Something stuck. There we go. Finally got her. Alright. Down to 10. This way. And we can kind of push forward now. Okay, we gotta group these guys up now. I don't want to rely on AI control. I actually want these ships to all move together. So I even want to get the course. Let's get 270 exactly. How about that? Okay, 271 is fine. There. 271 at 6. Let's go down to 6. I know this is a little bit tedious, but this is the only way I can actually keep them together. Squad max, don't go. Even that is not enough. My God. 271. Okay, we're closing in though. No, Nike! You're doing so well. Damn it. 271. Fucking. Urgh. Oh my God. See, you stupid Nike. You did such a good job until you decided to go flank speed for no reason at all. Okay, make your 268 for now. Scroll down to 6 is what we're doing, right? 271. If you're wondering why I'm not touching this, because it only moves in increments of 5, and you can't type it in either. I've tried. I've never got it to work. So, wait for these guys to close in. I think we're doing 6, right? 6. That's fine. We've actually reattached. That's kind of good. The less people have to deal with. Okay, Adamant, take off AI control. 271, and we'll let you speed up or slow down in a second, down to 6. Oh, Draconia is reattached. Okay, that's fine. And last we have the Nike. Now also needs to go 271. There it is, and at a speed of 6. And you can go to a speed of 6 as well. Okay, good. Charles Darwin, go ahead and move forward quickly. Wait, what are you doing? What the hell? What in God's name are you doing? I don't know what just happened here. Why all these ships suddenly did a whole number. Why? I can't control either of these. That doesn't make sense. I didn't detach them. I didn't do anything. Why suddenly? I don't want them to go flank speed and kill themselves. I don't. Well, there's nothing I can do. I don't have any control of those two. So if the Draconia or the Charles Darwin decide to kill themselves, I just have no... I can't do anything. Well, we only have another 6 hours. That's actually quite a long time. Alright, so everyone except for those two, hopefully... No! What? The Nike's sinking? I'm actually in shock that that one last bulkhead rupturing because she went to AI control actually killed her. Alright, well if we lose just one ship, you know... Oh god. Oh, she's out of... Okay, that's fine. Everyone else should be fine. That's not good. Okay, you know what we'll do? I thought that this was slow enough, but apparently it's not. We're going down to 0. I'm just going to stop where we are. And hopefully we don't lose anybody else. Okay, Obsidian, how you doing now? 135. Alright. Well, we pray that you make it. Are you kidding me? Another torpedo. This is unreal. Look at the results. We sank 2 dreadnoughts and 1 battlecruiser. Oh my gosh, so many of their ships. That doesn't even make sense. The Ranger survived. This is unreal to me. It's like our guns were firing blanks. She had flooding on 9, but she made it home. If my ships have flooding, they sink. Okay, fair enough then. Oh my god. Where's the Ranger, though? This is the one I want. Show me the Ranger. And explain to me how this Ranger did not sink. Where are you? Unreal. 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 34 heavy hits. Unreal. She lives. She lives. All in all, this wasn't even a huge victory for us. I mean, okay, you take a look at this, it's a major victory, blah, blah, blah. 3-2 in terms of points. I was expecting like 300,000 to like 50. Well, that's okay. It's still a victory, and the take-home point, oh my gosh, I just cannot believe that that Ranger didn't sink and none of their other dreadnoughts, all heavy damage. Well, we have as many battlecruisers with heavy damage as they have heavy ships with heavy damage, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. We only lost 1. And that's still the point. They lost 2 dreadnoughts and a battlecruiser, and we lost 1 battlecruiser. It felt like so much more lopsided than that. I thought we did such a good job, and then to see the victory points, well, that's fine. Okay, so Battle of Trinidad, that is what it'll be saved as. Hopefully this is a deterrent for their invasion, but yeah, but we're actually way over on time, so so that's it. I'm going to call this video to a close here, just as soon as I got done reorganizing everything. What we'll do, before I forget, is we'll send in some escorts. We probably don't need this many. Yeah, actually, let's not move that many. Let's just get... 10? That's fine. I'm okay with 10. That's enough. 10 to the Caribbean. So we'll have 10 move to the Caribbean next turn. The good news is we're not blockaded or anything. Yeah, they don't really have much in Northern Europe, so that's not a concern. Every single one of our ships is in port. We don't have anybody in the Caribbean. Okay, how long until they are back? Well, then we'll just pour on the heat. And by the way, where... We actually... the West Coast and the Mediterranean is where we lack some people. Okay, well, fine. Just move... we have some old comms class. Yeah, just move these to the Mediterranean. That should be enough. That was 6 times 4. 24,000, that's more than enough. We can actually pull one of those back. Cancel your movement. Oops. Okay, good. Because we need all the points in Northern Europe just to make sure we aren't blockaded. But that is going to do it for this episode, as I said. So I'll just take a look at this off camera and make sure there's nothing else. I think we're fine now, but holy cow, what an engagement. To just get so little out of that, and to see that they still have 5 dreadnoughts and 4 battlecruisers available. It's really discouraging, but okay, we'll push on, and we know the victory points is in our favor, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so until the next episode, thanks for watching, and take care.